Experiencing scale. This is a good treasure that we have, and we also want to show it to the clients. And it also helps me to teach in a corporation. When I teach a mental health program for managers, which I have been doing for 20 years, 22 years or something. I've always taught this experiencing scale. The scale goes back to Carl Rogers. Carl Rogers was trying to make scales to objectively measure what's happening in therapy. And he had many, what he called strands. And one of the strands was experiencing, or the manner of experiencing. And my guess is that Gendlin was in charge of this manner of experiencing strand, and later developed it into the experiencing scale as a separate scale. So it stems from Rogers, and it was built by Gendlin and his colleagues. Klein, Mathieu, Kiesler, and Gendlin. And the one below is a translation of the Klein 1970 version. Klein has another version in 84, I think. And 86, I think Klein has a therapist EXP, experiencing scale. But let's start with the Klein 1970 version. We call this EXP scale, just to take this EXP here. We call it EXP scale. And then it has 7 levels, and the higher the level, the more involvement there is, more experiential involvement there is. So very low level, level 1, would be events with no personal involvement. So the client is talking about events with no personal involvement. Very few people speak at this level, so it's very hard to find a sample. If you tape recorded a conversation, it's usually higher than 1. But some people who are psychotic will speak in this level. The aliens who invaded Earth came from Sirius, or one of the satellites around Sirius. Okay, so that's a kind of thing that they would say. And also interestingly, the news and how the newscaster is reading it. It's usually that one. And level 2, events with personal involvement in thoughts. So it's very different because there's personal involvement there. And also thoughts, would come in this level. I think New York is a good place. Okay, that's a thought. Yeah. And many clients are in this level. Right. When they come with a complaint, it's usually level 2. Right? I have pain here, and I couldn't sleep last night. And usually I don't sleep until 3 or something. Level 3 is feelings are expressed as reactions to events. You said, I'm sad that it's raining. And that's a perfect example. Right. Mm-hmm. Okay. A lot of children speak this way. Children actually don't have very high EXP levels. Sometimes 2 and 3. And we have to provide the words so that they can learn to express their feelings. Yeah, they have the experience, but they don't have the words. Yeah.